So I got a bunch of media that I need to put into a organizer, and I did one already, and I'm glad I did it off camera because it was a really difficult process. All of this here will, by the end of this video, become this, and I didn't know it at the time how difficult it was, and I said to myself, "Wow, I wish I would have made a video on it." So here we go. Um, you get it, I think, at that big paper, corrugated paper company, BCW or BWC, one of those. And it's for, I think you have to put in CD organizer or something like that. Okay. So, matter of fact, this was in the bottom and I was building it and I was like, where's the other? Something's missing here. And it was because it's a small piece and it was on the bottom of the box that it came with. So, okay. Now I built one, but that doesn't make me an expert. Okay. Not even close. This thing is complicated. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to build the top so I can get this out of the way. And this is the way I do it. Wherever I see seams, I bend them first so that way they're bent. Okay, so let's bend them, right? Get off. This is the cover. All right, so we're going to bend everything. And if you see two seams, you really should bend them twice. So you get the square edge, right? If not, it's gonna be kind of rounded, and you're not gonna be happy with how it functions. All right, let's do that here. So I always do all the bends first. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm sorry if some of this is out of the screen shot, but this thing is pretty big, and I don't want to be too zoomed out. So, all right. So, and I'll try to do it in the area here so you can see what I'm doing. And if you have built boxes for baseball cards and stuff like that, first of all, even those are really hard if you've never done them before. And the first time I built those, it was a disaster, and I ended up using tape on it. And it wasn't until years later, after building several of them, that I realized that how to make. I actually watched a video like this of how to do it, and I was like, oh my god, is that where it goes? All right, so there's little slots here, and you push it into the slots, and that's what keeps everything in. And we're done with the lid. Move that to the side. Okay, this part here is the most difficult part. So these, okay, and some of the parts are still sticking together. Okay, these are going to be the edges. All right. This is the center part. So again, you see the two lines here. You have to do the lines first. You're like scoring the lines. In construction, scoring is when you take a knife and you, like if you're going to cut a tile or something, you're not cutting it. I'm just calling it scoring. I don't know what else to call it. Okay, and here's the same thing. You want to fold everything that's supposed to be folded. Okay, now this is going to go in the middle, right? And what I did when I did the first time was I put the whole thing together without this piece, the center part, that part that goes here, and I had to take the whole thing apart. And I was like, well, I'm glad I didn't make a video like that. And again, I still might make a mistake here, Here again, has the tool. You have to score it. So it's squared. Score it, score it, score it. Now it's squared. As opposed, you don't want it to be round. Okay, that was the point. All right. And you want to be careful. You don't want to bend this part here. Okay, so now we got this. This, I'm pretty sure, goes here. If I remember correctly. I built the other one like a week ago. And that one was for, that one was for music CDs. And I have this whole group of, you can see here on the side, I have this whole group of DVDs, loose DVDs. I don't want to mix them with my music CDs. So I'm building this for my loose DVDs. So then I'll have one box for my music CDs. I'll have one box for my music DVDs, for my movie DVDs. All right, now we got it. We got the X. Okay, now if I remember, now somehow, right, whenever you have these little flaps on the edge of a construction that you have to do, when these cardboard constructions, they always have to go in at the same, they all have to be done at the same time. Yeah, it's really, you're gonna see, let me move this over. I don't know if you're gonna lose my talking because I have to move this. I'm gonna move, I need space and I do not want to knock over um the camera while I do this, because this part here is, it's like gymnastics almost, I'm telling you. All right, so here goes the first one, right? Okay, seems simple enough, right? It's not. You see this part here? This flap has to be inside of this. So I already screwed up. Okay. So this flap has to be inside of here, but so does the other side. The other side, the flap has to be in there too at the same time. And how about this? Does this have to go over first or can this go over second? I don't remember. Does this go over first? I think it goes over first. Okay. Which means this goes over first. Okay. Okay. I'm telling you, if you screw up, you'll have to take the whole thing apart, and then you start thinking about the integrity of it. You know, once you start loosening parts up from the first time. I think this goes in. I think that's how it goes. All right, so let's put these in. If I messed it up, I messed it up. Let's put these in into the flaps, and I think this goes in. It's not. It's not easy. Why isn't it going in, right? All right. Yes. Okay. All right. Oh, we did it. All right. I went through the torture on the first one, so you wouldn't have to go through the torture. And remember, I built, at this point in my life, I probably built hundreds of the ones for the top loader for sports stuff, Pokemon, all that. Hundreds of them. And this one here was like really. I'm not done yet. See? Voila. Whew. So that's it. Oh yeah, BCW. BCW. Protect, store, display. And not for nothing, it even looks like one of those, like a store display. Okay, so that's it. Top goes like that, and you're good to go, right? And you take your CDs. In my case, I'm putting DVDs. And let me see. I want to make sure there. I already have them upside down. I want to put them the correct with the flap the correct way. So I'm just gonna do this on camera. That way you can see the whole process, right? So the flap is up here at the top, facing the same direction. Flap, 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 flap. Facing the same direction. Flap, 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 flap. Facing the same direction. Okay, flap. Oh, one of them has a staple in it. Someone put a staple in it for some reason. Facing the same direction. And these are my last ones. Flap is up. And that's it. And not for nothing, but you know, once you fill this up, you're actually gonna have all this space in it. There's like an inch and a half on the top. But you know, I guess if you had something that was a little taller, like maybe a jewel, they call it jewel cases. But anyway, and that's it. Now I got it, and I stored it. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you on the next one.